I cannot tell you how many times a person told me, my computer does not work. It's broken. I spent many years in the support field, IT, technology, troubleshooting, and one of the things that used to get a bad rep was telling someone to restart their computer. It's almost like you're insulting the person. It's almost like you're calling them stupid. But in fact, when they restarted the computer, it worked. Our body is no different. Let's not get frustrated on simple things that someone tells you, or a reminder, something you read, something you thought about. Oh yeah, I need to drink water. Oh, I need to sleep more. Oh, I need to breathe. Well, this particular video is about breathing more and more often and more consciously and with intention. Some of you may be irritated by the title of this video, but I'm going to tell you like it is. It's the same as restart your computer. We think that that kind of advice is better left to elementary school students. But in fact, we ourselves, adults, don't even think about it. We think it's just too simple to work. It's too simple. It's just way too simple to make sense. How could something like that fix what we're feeling? We adults, that's probably the problem with humanity in general, and specifically adults, is that we think unless it's complex, unless it has a 30-page instructional booklet or manual, it just can't work. It can't do it. We can't figure it out. And I'm here to tell you, I don't know if it's school, or I will say most of the time it's school. In the Western side of the world, school will teach you to be complex. It will teach you to not think of the simple. It will teach you to think if it's simple, it's probably wrong. And it goes into our livelihood of health and wellness. When really, health and wellness is not supposed to be this complicated. Eat your veggies, get a little bit of carbs in there, get some protein in your diet, sleep well, drink water, and have a low stress lifestyle, and breathe more, exercise more, all these things. But yet we were taught to incorporate all these very high profile, very unlikely structure of things to just make us frustrated, and then we don't do anything because we couldn't keep a routine or a schedule. I want all of you to understand something. If you live on the Western side of the world like I do, you get a little bit older and you start to realize that all the stuff you've been wired and all the stuff you've been fed, no pun intended, is to literally just distract you from the simple and most effective mechanics that you need. Some of the older cars in our society, and I'm not a car person, but this is what I've been told by many mechanics and people that are into cars, is that the older style cars were a lot more wanted by a lot of like car gurus because it's just so simple to deal with. Pull the engine out, work on it, put it back in, is what I was told. Because it was just easy to manage, easy to deal with. You can get your arm in there, you can work on it, right? It's car people who see this video, can you back me up on this? Our body's no different. Like, it got complicated somewhere around, I want to say maybe 1990, somewhere around there, maybe 80, I don't know. Somewhere around there, it got real complicated. It got really complicated, and we started thinking that we needed to do all this stuff. And if we didn't do all this stuff, our body was failing. And if we didn't complicate things, we were not achieving good enough. We're not trying hard enough. Where in the world does trying harder mean better? And where does better mean you tried hard? Sometimes you can be simple and have maximum results. Our body's no different. And when you tell someone something to do that sounds too simple, they get insulted, or they think your knowledge is not advanced enough to even give advice because that was so easy I could have Googled that. Well, then Google it then. Find out the answers. I bet you Google will tell you the same. We're not doing the simple of things. We're on chapter 20 and we haven't mastered chapter 1 yet. We're surfing around the web looking for complex things to structure, to think that because it's so dang complex, it has to work. I'm here, I challenge all of you right now. I'm here to tell you that is the furthest from the truth you can possibly be. And it took me a little while to realize that myself. It took me almost out of my 20s to realize, why am I complicating stuff so much? Why? And I asked that question already not fully knowing the answer, but later realizing it came from childhood. It came from early childhood stages of being wired by others to think that you got to do all these complex problems in your head in order to get the right answer. And then later you find out, oh, it's not that complicated at all. Some of the reasons why a lot of you have anxiety and a lot of you have the stress that just keeps lingering is because you're not mastering some of the simple things in life. You're not mastering some of the things that you don't really need to go buy. This video is for all of you out there that do not want to spend money on your health. You do not want to go somewhere to find someone else or some facility to get better with your health. And you don't want to enroll in a 12-month program to improve your health. If those 3 things apply to you, then this video is for you. All you need is a simple structure, a need to be consistent, a desire to be consistent, and a will to not give up. That's it. That's all you need. What we're not doing correctly and what we're not doing efficiently is breathing. And that sounds funny, right? Now, some of you are probably thinking, what is this guy up to? No, I'm not selling a video course. No, I don't want you to enroll in my program. No, I don't even want you to buy anything. I want you to just hear me out. You have to just do basic things. That's it. The problem is you give up on those basic things because you want instant results. You want those microwave minutes. You want that instant food. You want that instant desire. Nothing that I've ever seen in my time has ever come that way and actually either was really good and stuck around. Usually, if you got anything instant, it either wasn't good or it didn't stick around. Whatever it was. Everything good that stuck around took a little time and a little work. And when I mean by work, good work. It took a little work and patience to get it. Same with our body. If you want great health, it's going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take patience. But the work doesn't have to be hard. It's work doesn't mean hard work. Work means efficient work. We're spending so much time being inefficient, and we're thinking that inefficient means hard work. And it's not, they're not the same. They're not even close. And I want all of you out there to understand that. They're not even in the same ballpark. You have to spend time doing efficient things, but being consistent on those efficient things. And over a period of time, you will achieve an abundance of results if you just committed to doing so. You don't breathe enough. You don't breathe enough. You don't do a lot of conscious breathing. You take too much time doing like shallow, short breathing that you're not getting the benefits. I can't tell you that changed my life. I spent more time just doing throughout the day. I would go out through my day and literally breathe in and out, but I'll do it effectively, but I'll do it consciously, aware, with intention. I would literally just walk around and go through my nose, releasing out the diaphragm, just. And I know this sounds crazy, but it changed my life. And some of you are like, are you delusional? How did breathing change your life? You breathe for a living. But I would breathe not paying attention to it. Just like there's a lot of opportunities out there, but I don't know they're there. I think they're not there because I don't know they're there. And I think breathing is just breathing, but I don't know I'm breathing, right? I know I'm alive, but I don't know I'm breathing. I assume I'm breathing because I'm alive. There's a difference, right? Put your effort and your focus on the things to make your life more efficient, not complex. And if you do that, you'll realize how much better your life starts to go into a positive direction. Does that eliminate all distraction? Does that eliminate all distortion? Does that eliminate, because intention, anything with intention, disruption follows intention. And so if you can be aware of what you're doing and be aware of what's there, you're going to do it and you're going to stay consistent because it's working. And if you don't see the work working right away, don't give up until the work starts to work. And when it works, you'll keep doing it because it worked, right? Take time to breathe throughout your day, but pay attention to you doing that. breathe with intention. That anxiety will just melt off of you. You could still be in a situation and the anxiety's still gone. How many people do you know right now that are in really hot boiling water in your eyes, but they're okay? They're dealing with it okay. Like, you're wondering, like, how are you going through life the way that you're going through life and things are falling apart? How is that even possible? You have all of this drama going on, but yet you're still like doing well. It's because they've mastered, maybe without even knowing it, they mastered the art of being aware of their surroundings enough to take care of them within, like, they are structuring themselves in a way where they're not letting the body just completely shatter. They may not be resolving the situation, but they're taking care of the body, the human side of things, the flesh, and not just the flesh, the spiritual side of things, enough to, hopefully they do that long enough that they become aware of what they need to take care of, and that they're able to withstand some of the trouble and adversity they're going through. A lot of you out there may say, well, that's just called irresponsible. Well, okay, I'll tell you what. You be very responsible and you be very responsible, but don't take care of yourself. And I guarantee you, it'll look as if you're destructive to your body more than you actually took time to deal with whatever the problem was. So, like, what I'm saying is, so I don't lose you guys out there, is that you spend so much time resolving conflict in your life and your problems and everything going on that you're neglecting all the things that really matter, which is you and your body. And you think you're solving problems and may in fact do, but now your body's the problem. Was it worth it? So let's not be judgmental to those out there that maybe might not be, they're probably not taking care of the things that they need to take care of, but they're not neglecting their bodies. And hopefully they become aware enough to take care of those things. And so that way nothing has to satisfy, has to be destructive. And that those things do get satisfied. So let's take time to breathe. Let's do those simple things in life that we're neglecting or we're just not aware of. And I guarantee you that over time, your body is going to start feeling so much better. You're going to be able to take care of all the things you want to take care of without having to go through such treacherous and dangerous avenues to get to it and to be able to do so. I hope this video was very helpful for you. If it was, please take time to subscribe to the channel. I try to bring content as often as possible. But in the meantime, I'm going to step out of the J-Loaded studio and leave you in good hands with this video. Like anything else, folks, we're here to simply go back to the basics. Take care, everybody, and I will catch you in the next video.